Interest rates have hit an all-time high of 8%.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
Remember, guys, I have been calling this out for months and months and months. My minimum that the interest rates would get to is 8%, and we are there, guys. Now, here's the proof, guys, because you don't have to take my word for it. Let's take a look at what rates are. Right now, a 30-year fix is 8.03%. That's right, you heard me. 8.03%, guys, for regular 30-year fixed loan. Now let's look at the FHA. FHA is 7.6. Then we have the VA, which is normally the lowest, guys, is at 7.6% also. This is insane. But if you've been following my videos, you've known this was coming, guys. This isn't a surprise. This isn't something that's just jumped out at you.
Stop it.
And then you got scared and surprised by it. You've been knowing this has been coming for the last couple of months. We've been inching and inching and inching towards this. If you've been watching the Fed and everything that the Fed has said that is coming down the pipe, you know interest rates will continue to go up because inflation is still extremely high. They want to get inflation down to 2%. Now, are we going to do that? But what is the cost of doing that? Are we going to get to 10? I think we will. I think middle of next year, first quarter of next year, we will get into that 10% area. We have 2 more Fed increases, guys. Now, the question is, what effect does this have on housing prices? Because that's what you guys want to know. Well, let's take a look at this, guys. Home prices are finally falling, but how low will they go? Good question, CNN. Good question. The housing market is in the midst of a major shift. After 2 years of stratospheric price appreciation, home prices have peaked and are on their way back down. What could make prices drop the way they're dropping? I would say maybe something to do with 8% interest rates, or maybe it has something to do with let's see, people not wanting to overpay.
Why didn't I think of that? Hammocks.
Oh, that probably is. You know, nobody wants to pay $100,000 over asking and pay at 8%, or this could be it, guys. This could be it. Prices are coming down because inflation is super high. Food costs are high. Everything associated with a house is high. Taxes, insurance, all high, all double-digit raises. Maybe all of that could be a house. Maybe it's because people would prefer to rent right now rather than to go ahead and dump all of their cash into an overpriced asset like a home right now and sit on the sidelines and kind of see exactly what's going to happen. Maybe, I could be wrong, guys. Let me know if I'm wrong. Maybe that's the reason why everybody is sitting on the sidelines. But, hey, let's continue on. It says, but what home buyers and homeowners alike want is to know is how much lower will the prices go? The short answer is prices are likely to drop further, but not by as much as they did during the housing bust. From the 2006 peak to 2012, national home prices fell by 27% according to S&P Logic, which measures US home prices. Now, guys, I get it. Everybody wants prices to drop 80%. Will we see 80% drop in home prices? No, we won't. You will not hear me say we will see 80, 90% drops. But in some areas, guys, Austin, we've seen 15 to 20% drops on some homes. We have seen the numbers show that we are seeing drops in prices. Now, here's the caveat. The prices on these homes are still overpriced. We still have a lot of sellers right now that are holding on. They're holding on to the beginning of the year prices, and they won't let go. They're saying, I'm not going to let go of $450,000. That's what it sold for 6 months ago, and that's what it's going to sell today. And you know what's happening to those sellers? They're getting zero walkthroughs or anybody who's interested in their home. They're seeing that why is it that no one is coming to my house? Why is it that nobody wants to purchase my $450,000 home?
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care.
Well, sir or ma'am, the reason why is when you combine your high price with a high interest rate, with a high inflation, with high insurance, high taxes, it's unaffordable. When you put it that way, Orlando, come on now, don't be so rough. And I get it, guys. Listen, sellers have to come to realization that the market has changed. Real estate agents are continuing to try to push you in the direction to buy a home. I just saw an ad on Instagram that was shot over to me through Zillow, and it said this, guys. Take a look at this. As many rate-sensitive shoppers stay on the sidelines, those who forge ahead now will find more options and more eager sellers than any time since the pandemic began. Now, this is based from Jeff Tucker, a senior economist at Zillow. So they're trying to say to you right now,
guys, if there was any time that you should buy, you should buy right now.
Now, the question is, guys, why would Zillow be pushing out ads that say, this is the time to buy? Why would Zillow senior economists say, hey guys, this is where you're gonna get the grand deals? Is it because maybe Zillow bought a bunch of properties that are now going under? Is it now that a Zillow iBuyer program went bust and they have tons and tons of properties on inventory and they're trying to get rid of them? I don't know. Maybe Zillow has some self-interest in selling you an overpriced home, and they're advertising for that. Maybe Zillow has an interest in getting sales through real estate agents and making money off of the commission. Maybe. Maybe Zillow is seeing low traffic on their website because most people are sitting on the sideline. Just maybe. Hey, I just named a couple of 3 things, you know. I'm pretty sure if you look underneath the rug and do a little bit more research, you probably could find 100 things of the reason why Zillow is pushing towards trying to get individuals like you to say,
Orlando said sit on the sidelines, but Zillow is using the same terminology as sit on the sidelines.
Are they watching my videos? You think Zillow's watching my videos, guys? You think Zillow's watching my videos, guys?
Hey, everybody, I found one.
As many rate-sensitive shoppers, rate-sensitive. I think everybody's rate sensitive, right? No, nobody wants to overpay. Nobody wants to overpay in a mortgage. You want the lowest rate you possibly can get. But then it says, stay on the sidelines. Those who forge ahead now will find more options. Well, you're right, Zillow. They will find more options. Foreclosure. Realizing that you may have to work 2 to 3 jobs to pay for your mortgage. But at the end of the day, you can't go back to this ad and say, Zillow tricked me into doing this. Because I'm telling you right now, guys, stay away from buying a house right now. Sit on the sidelines with a purpose. That is the point. With a purpose, guys.
I have purpose.
Sit on the sidelines with a purpose. Look at your local market. Save your money. Put your money in your savings account and know exactly what's happening in your market. That is how you're going to get the best deal that you can for yourself.
Write that down.
How low will prices go? When you factor in soaring mortgage rates, according with elevated home prices and wages that aren't increasing as fast, buying a home is less affordable now than it has been in decades, according to Black Knight. But there may be some relief in sight for buyers. Goldman Sachs expects home prices to decline by 5 to 10% from the peak hit in June. Wells Fargo recently forecast that the national median's single-family home prices will drop by 5.5% year over year by the end of 2023. And basically what it's saying here is that Everybody is now jumping on board saying that the housing market is going to crash. But to be honest with you, no one really has a choice. When you see the interest rates go up to 8%, like I just showed you guys, everyone is going to sit at the sideline, and it's going to be a forced situation where everyone is going to jump aboard. CNN, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, everybody's going to jump in and pile on and say,
guys, the real estate market is going down. The housing market is going down. And, the reason why is because we now know that 8% interest rates is the limit. And that makes people not want to buy houses when interest rates are that high.
And who knew? Interest rates that are high and high prices stalls the housing market, makes people jump away from the housing market. Who knew that? Who saw that coming? I don't know. Who did see that coming? I don't know.
Come on, man!
Location. Ultimately, how much prices fall will depend on where you live. That is true, guys. Once again, I always say, you have to look at your local market. And then it gets some estimates. It says September month over month, home prices dropped in several pandemic hotspots, including Phoenix, 2.3%, Las Vegas, 1.9%, August is down nearly 1%. Boise, where prices surged 60% during the pandemic, is already seeing annual declines, with prices falling almost 4% year over year in September. Now, guys, I've said this before, Austin, Vegas, Miami, and Boise. Guys, all of these places are hot spots. These are places where everybody migrated, everybody moved to, and the prices were just skyrocketing because of the supply and demand situation. With low interest rates, everybody wanted to buy a house in these areas. And now that all of that's faded and the savings accounts of Americans are going down, we're getting closer to the holiday season, we're starting to see all of the hype come down. And we still have further to go, guys. And this is the reason, this is the reason why I will continue to say, guys, do not overpay, guys. It is the motto of this channel. Do not overpay, guys, because if you overpay, you will, in my opinion, regret it. With high interest rates and everything higher, you can get a better deal if you just sit on the sidelines and wait it out, guys. So once again, guys, I always say this, you cannot just watch this video and think to yourself, I know everything about the housing market. You have to watch this video here, and I promise you, you will learn more and more about the housing market so that you can be ready to buy or sell your house or even get into a rental property, guys. I will see you in the next one. Thanks.